this collection, you guys, it brought Christopher to tears.
I think as far as like what BDC has offered in particular recent, months, this really is next level.
My goodness.
I know.
The beading, the construction.
This really is elevated a whole new level to what BDC can produce.
Isn't this cute?
Those are beautiful.
Grace's Land and Sea Adventures. So as soon as you purchase something from Land and Sea, you will receive Diana Vining's wonderful paper doll. Hey everybody, we are having a fashion fiesta here. Christopher's having a fashion fiesta, making sure he looks gorgeous for the camera. So we're here because we have just styled our Land and Sea collection for Elowen and Nima and Grace for Virtual Doll Convention. And this collection, you guys, it brought Christopher to tears this morning.
I had a little emotional moment.
Let's talk about it. We're going to get behind and talk about Land and Sea. Christopher, tell me about your experience this morning.
Well, I'm a doll nerd, as we all know, and hopefully you share this experience with me. And we've actually been sitting on some of these fashions for a little while. We've been keeping this a secret for a long time from you. And this morning I've spent actually it's afternoon now, I've spent all day very lovingly caring for and tending to and pressing and styling and prepping these pieces. And seeing the finished product all together on a doll with a wig, accessories pressed and ready for photography, it was this big culmination of we did it. And it's so striking visually. I mean, it's just breathtaking. So I hope you enjoy what we are issuing now for you, this grand release of our Land and Sea collection for both Grace and Elowen and Nima. I could not be more excited for this, for you, and I could not be more proud of this project that we've sort of been very secretly and diligently working toward for a long time. So welcome to Land and Sea.
Welcome to Land and Sea.
All
oh my gosh,
aboard.
It's exciting. All aboard.
I know, right? I'm very excited. That's hard. I think texturally, I really love our yachting ensemble for Elowen and Nima. This is a just beautiful linen cotton over a lined slip, and the way that it looks after it's pressed is this giant bouffant, wonderful, indulgent, luxurious fabric, and it presses so nicely. So if you want a really nice clean seam, you can get that, but it's so beautiful. And I think
we gotta get the book, the fashion book.
Yeah, I'll go grab that. The colors are very vibrant. I love that the way the red photographs, and it is just as saturated in person. These are really, I think as far as what BDC has offered in particular recent, months, this really is next level for us and for this project. And I hope this really gets you geared up for the next season, because we are launching some incredible pieces, and maybe this is a little hint at where some of this could be going. So take notes and enjoy. I hope that you are very ready for when this launches, because there is a finite quantity of these pieces, and we will not be restocking them. So if you are, on the fence, if you are, curious and maybe not super confident maybe yet on how you want to style your brand new Elowen or Nima or Grace, maybe these are your very first Elowen, Grace, Nima dolls. And in that case, they could really use some nice new fashions to get situated in. So, indulge in something new maybe.
We've been having the best time, and the reason why I wanted to make sure that we released some incredible outfits is because the dolls we have are not dressed. We are eagerly waiting for Robert to drop his dress dolls, but that's not going to happen until Tonnerfest.
Yeah,
it takes a long time.
God, yeah. I am more aware now than I ever have been of how long and arduous any process is with dolls, whether it's small scale or large. It's just very time consuming. So I have a newfound respect and empathy for Robert in that regard. So we're very patient for the next release. But in the meantime, we wanted to have something that still felt that level of elevated for a basic doll in a swimsuit. You don't have to sacrifice or wait for that big sigh of relief for a boxed dress doll. You can get that now. And we have a rooted Afro Nima to go with it. I mean, there's some really beyond pieces.
Where is she? We have to get... Is she over there?
I know. I don't have a yachting cap that would fit her, but
she would look amazing in it though.
I know. Yeah. It's this collection is very exciting for me. It's just so beautiful.
All right. We just spent the last 10 minutes looking for this book. It was underneath a pile of pretty Louis Vuittons that are going to come out soon. But this is the sporting fashion book. This is Outdoor Girls, 1800 to 1960. Now, I don't want to give away too much, but
there might be some inspiration within the confines of this book. And one of those
for next
being
season.
our yachting ensemble.
Look at this.
So this was we saw this and was like, this has to happen.
This is a dream.
This is the most beyond, and it feels so Elowen, right? Like it just feels so like this is what she would actually wear to be on a yacht because she has one, you know? It just feels appropriate.
100%.
And so much to our surprise, it came back, we got a sample back from Ruby Red saying that they could do it, and we were just sort of shocked. And
Yachting 1880s.
yeah, now she can actually go yachting in her yachting outfit.
My goodness.
I know.
The beading, the construction.
It's so wonderfully done. I mean, this really is elevated a whole new level to what BDC can produce, and I'm very, very proud of this. I think this is a phenomenal piece that you can technically for staging purposes, you can squeeze Grace into this, but I will say it doesn't zip all the way up the back. She has a larger bust than Elowen does, and so on the front it looks gorgeous. It's gorgeous on the front, but it's a little bit tight in the back. You can only take it about halfway up the back.
It was made for Elowen. We made this for Elowen. We have more for Grace than we have for Elowen. So, but this is supreme.
Well, and it's fresh out of the bag too. So this is like, I have not done anything to this. If you want to see how it's going to arrive to you, this is a good sort of indicator. You can display it on Grace if you're showing her face forward, but the back won't, you know, fully zip all the way. And similarly, we also have a Grace ensemble that will sort of slide over Elowen. Not super tailored, but like any of the nautical dresses, any of these sort of big flowy, nice dresses with the bow, all of these will wear, or both of them rather, will wear on Elowen. They're just going to be a little bit looser.
Elowen can usually wear Grace's clothes. It's a little loose, but Grace typically cannot wear Elowen's clothes because she's curvy, girl. She's got some curves. They're different bodies.
Yeah, they are different bodies.
Our next collection, this is in the book as Vacationing.
Yes.
Let's see if we can pull up the image there. We have it in two colors, the Vacationing dress, and then we have the nautical jumpsuit. It's culotte pants, I guess you would say, and then a top, but the Vacationing dress.
So this is sort of a template for where we moved into with a 1950s vacationing outfit. Again, very nautical, very, very vintage and beautiful. Flouncy, feminine, a gorgeous silhouette. And you can see we have sort of a homage to that on Grace and a similar color palette and a different dress on that's our Grace Basic number 1, and then we have the Grace Basic number 2 showing off in the blue there.
Yeah, so we have it in white and blue, and what I just love about this book and these fashions is this is not what normal people wore vacationing. This is what you wore in a fantasy. Like if I was gonna in the 1950s.
Vacationing on the cover of Vogue. Yeah.
But that's why we love it, because it's so over the top.
Vacationing with Harper's Bazaar.
So we took a lot of these sporting fashions for season 4 of Grace. A lot of the inspiration, because I just love it, and I know you're gonna love it too. But this is fun. So, and Grace's collection puts together just so seamlessly. But here is the.
I know, love those separates.
This, oh my goodness. This is her nautical jumpsuit. We haven't given it an exact name yet. We will name this. Ruby Red Galleria. You guys slayed. They made all of this.
Yeah.
Ruby Red Galleria made everything here. Look at these culottes. Is this a culotte? What do we call these pants?
They're almost like a gaucho, but they're longer than that.
All right, you tell them about it.
This is phenomenal. So again, fully lined. You've got snaps all the way down the front of the blouse, a separate piece from the pant, and this has a hook and eye on the side and then one more snap underneath those buttons. It fits like a glove. It is a real knockout, I think. Any of the Graces you have with red lips, red polish, the Basic number 2, or our previous nicknamed Liz Taylor Grace would be a fabulous one to have in this. I think this is a wonderful piece because you don't have to really, it's very easy to apply. Nothing goes over the head, nothing really has to come over a bust or a hip line. If you have a rooted doll with like a really hard set or a wig that you're not trying to ruffle. This will, you know, slip on and off really easy with those front snaps. It's light, it's breezy, it's casual, it's elevated, it's a gorgeous red. It's like a crimson, it's like a bright, warm red. It's not a cooler berry shade. It's almost like a tomato, and one of probably my favorite shades of red. It's just wonderful.
I was screaming though when Christopher added Betty Boop in her nautical.
Yeah,
look at this.
We're on.
Look at the. I mean, I'd like you to get some attention to this tailoring right here and the crispness of the details. Much higher quality than Betty Boop's, but she's slaying, girl.
Yeah, they're ready to go see the world on a boat. They're ready to go. I just think this is such a fabulous idea and concept. I love this whole story that it plays together off of land and sea, and most prominently featuring the land piece that is Grace's equestrian outfit.
Screaming.
It's a tie for me. I think if I have a tie, it's a favorite between Elowen's yachting ensemble and Grace's equestrian outfit. This is truly, like, I maybe have never really seen before for dolls. This I think is breathtaking. I don't actually know where to begin. There you go.
This came from sporting ensembles. I just say straight up, like, well, we choose some of the phenomenal. See, some of the ones we have pegged are like spectating in the 1860s. Put in the comments if this is the kind of direction you would like to see some of our boxes going, some of our themes going, promenading in the 1910. And these are not costumes. These are real clothes.
Right. This is archival fashion that has been recovered and displayed in museums. I mean, it's not a reproduction. It's not a stage costume. It's couture and fashion of yesteryear that has been cataloged together.
Right. Winter traveling in 1850. I would literally fall over to get, like, I just don't even know what I do. I wouldn't know how to.
I love this one.
So
a quilted bonnet.
Like, not to be awkward, but when you get excited, you got.
There are some good things coming. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Speaking of this, we made a slight alteration with that I actually really love. This initially, we'll show you, was displayed in a black and white. It's not gingham. It's like
I'm trying to find it here, but
we've gone with like a toffee chocolate brown, and I want to take a moment to highlight the gloves because these are a convincing faux kid leather with a, I'm gonna break her wrist here. There's a hook and eye sort of fastened there, and each finger is individually like articulated. They're all sewn. I mean, this is the most incredible doll glove. It feels, and it actually even sort of smells like leather. It's not a mitten. Like, you're getting individual fingers, and I think that is just so incredible.
Robert could not believe it. I showed him a picture of it and a video of it, and he was just like, he couldn't believe it.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They feel so soft. So you're getting a blouse and jacket and pant that are all separate. The buttons on the blouse are real functioning buttons, as are the ones in the jacket. So you can see that you have a whole...
The blouse.
I know.
That is with some slacks. Just even without the jacket, you could make a lot of different looks with this amazing set.
Yeah, because it's almost like a
silk blouse.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And there's a cuff button as well on the wrist. They're just, it's a wonderful attention to detail and very well tailored. And I mean, the whole jacket is lined.
Oh my gosh.
I just think that this is...
And this is going to be listed as a good price, but this is pricey. This is the most expensive we have ever paid. Every time I say that, I mean it on a new level.
Right.
This is the most expensive. Christopher knows.
It's incremental. It keeps getting...
Yeah, because we keep reaching new heights. And look at these riding boots.
I know. Again, wonderful, like, convincing fake leather. The zipper comes all the way down past the end of the heel, actually, so you can sort of slip
the rest of the pant. I mean,
very well tailored. Very well tailored. Again, this is a piece that we've been sitting on for a long time, and we're really over the moon when it came in because it was down to a T. I mean, this is just breathtaking.
It is just beyond. It's another one that I just thought, oh, they're going to say no because of the amount of time involved. This is why it takes so long. This is why we have to plan out so many months in advance, a year in advance. We are right now working on next season. We've been working on it for a while for both subscriptions.
Yeah.
But this is going to get you some mileage.
I certainly hope so.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and I think, like, I've been raving about these new Grace faces for so long, and I love them very, very much, and I love that they're rooted, and the hair is so wonderful. And I think with these incredible dolls, you deserve to treat yourself to a really lovely fashion to go with them. We've had so many wonderful collections over the last year, but this really is, it's reaching for new heights, and I think, I like to think that we're succeeding in
It's beyond anything we have done. And I'm not saying that in a sense that the things we've put out in the past are not, we have evolved as people here that are putting things out, and everything we have put out I have been so incredibly proud of. But 2 or 3 years ago, I never thought in a million years we would be putting out an equestrian ensemble or a yachting ensemble. We keep upping the ante, and I don't want to put too much pressure on us because, like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do next time? But there's so much we can do in fashion.
Well, exactly. And I think the ceiling for doll fashions almost doesn't exist, because, like, you can fashion almost anything when your limitations are not confined to something functional. If it doesn't need to be something you can wear out to the grocery store, you can do almost anything.
But and you would.
Oh, hello. With a lace parasol and yeah, absolutely. This is so wonderful to me. I saw it on Nima. I put on those earrings and I sort of welled up a little bit because it just felt like this wonderful culmination of so much excitement and so much stress and so much anxiety and so many other moving pieces. Like when you're juggling this, that's its own set of like 3 balls, and you're juggling like 4 or 5 or 6 things in a day. And I think to see it come together was this like big breath of fresh air and a sigh of relief, and this I just bubbled up with excitement. So welcome to Land and Sea, and
I have so much fun with it.
This is like the cherry on top of our 2024.
No, I'll tell you I'll share with you the cherry on top. So Christopher, can you grab that set of papers right there? I am going to let you know that because we have things for Owen and Grace and Nima, I don't want you to have to be shopping both stores and doing like that. So we're making the Land and Sea collection have its own page on our website. You will have a link to it, of course. You probably have the link to it right now, but it'll have the Land and Sea will have its own collection page on our site. So, and we will be adding things to it. This purse is an add-on that fits all the dolls. This is more 1950s, but it does go cute with Elowen if you want to add it to her 1830s yachting. And then we have shoes, but as Land and Sea evolves, we will be adding more pieces to it. So it's just going to be so much fun. Anyway, here is the cherry on top. I didn't tell Christopher about this because I wanted him to see it. These are hand drawn. Isn't this cute?
Those are beautiful.
Grace's Land and Sea Adventures. So as soon as you purchase something from Land and Sea, you will receive Diana Vining's wonderful paper doll.
I love the compass and the telescope. Very, very, very cute. Wonderfully done. Oh, lovely.
So I love this. She did a wonderful job with this paper doll. It goes on. Look.
Oh, I love that. With the G and the trophy. How cute. Beautiful.
Thank you, Diana Vining. She is our art director, along with our D, who is our digital media arts specialist. And we are so lucky to have both of these members to our team. Diana put in extra pages so you can put in the colors yourself.
Love that.
You can get
make them in any color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that too. It's real fun.
Yeah, like if you really need Equestrian done in purple gingham, you can make it purple yourself.
Yeah. And we have the new Graces. So this will be an automatic thing that you'll receive when you purchase anything from Land and Sea. We also have a beautiful paper doll, Wistful Waves by Dil Hermando in Brazil. It features Elowen Wild in her gorgeous yachting outfit, complete with accessories and all kinds of wonderful things for her to enjoy her day at sea. Thank you so much, Dil Hermando. This is beautiful and we can't wait to put it out. So Christopher, good job styling these dolls.
Thank you.
This is weeks of work. We've been working on this for, 2 whole weeks? It is.
And it's after 4 o'clock and I haven't even eaten yet today.
You didn't? You said you were going to.
I never did. Sorry, secret. I was spoiled.
Oh.
Since I clocked in today, I have been pressing garments and brushing hair like nonstop. So this plus 2 other dolls that are off camera has taken all day, and that's like the very last step of it.
Before we get off, I'm going to show.
This is, again, fresh out of the package as it would come to you. I've done nothing to this, but just testing a fit for Elowen. I think the waist belt fits perfectly. The torso is a little bit longer and a little bit loose in the bust, as one might expect, being that Elowen has a different torso, but it's beautiful on her. And actually, she already has a nice shoe in her wardrobe that you may have had from our mix and match sale last season. This is just a very lovely, like if you're determined to get this on Elowen, it actually fits very nicely.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It's just not super tailored.
So it looks beautiful. So Christopher, have you been enjoying your job with Land and Sea?
Very much. Very, very much. It's been so hard to keep all of this under wraps because I find it so exciting. I think these garments are truly, they're something new. They're something different, you guys. They feel different, and Ruby Red really delivered. So thank you, Ruby Red Galleria, for everything that you do, but especially for this and for all of your kindness and generosity and diligence and attention to detail. I mean, it's just fabulous. These pieces are something that I'm very excited to share with you and see how you style them and how you display them and play with them. The fabric is very responsive. If you wanted to take like a windy photo shoot, you really could, and it would be beautiful. A great photo op for like a Marilyn Monroe over event sort of thing. They would be great for that. Just enjoy them. I'm so excited to share this with you, and it's been a long time coming. Long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. So just a little bit of housekeeping information. The Land and Sea collection will have free domestic shipping because you've already purchased your dolls just a few days ago, and we would have to open your dolls to put the Land and Sea in there. We're going to ship them separately, but you do get free domestic shipping. So just have fun with it. If you're international, then there is a small shipping charge, but it's not a lot. And just enjoy. Now, shipping will take a little bit longer than usual. We're allowing 2 to 3 weeks for fulfillment. Last time we got everything out in 2. I always want to give us at least 3 just for some wiggle room.
Yeah.
So, but you guys are wonderful about that. So don't worry about that. But have fun with Land and Sea. Let us know what you might dream of. I'm excited to add to Land and Sea.
Oh, sure.
I'm not making any promises. We might add 1 garment a season or something like that. But when something comes in, aren't you excited about that? To expand Land and Sea.
Totally. And
it doesn't stop here.
No, I think this is such a cohesive vignette. This makes perfect sense to me, and I love it very much, and I would love to see something else come in and flatter this storytelling. And I'm also excited to curate new vignettes of new places and new concepts, and I hope that this really scratches a new itch for you. I mean, if you live, we are landlocked, so I don't know much about, the ocean as I do, here in Denver, but maybe you live somewhere that isn't landlocked and would like to show us photos on a dock, or maybe you have a yacht, and maybe you want to show us Elowen on your yacht.
We could come see it in person.
I would love to come see your yacht. No, I think I think this really invites so much imaginative play. Yeah. And if you as a doll collector feel ever inhibited from doing so, this has been a really, this whole season has been very encouraging of imaginative play. Yeah. And I think this really is the culmination of that. Get into it, enjoy it, and allow yourself to just be immersed in that completely. It's luxury that is also meant to be played with. And how often do you get to do that? No. It's couture that you get to enjoy.
Yeah. We insist. And we really appreciate it. If you're just watching it and you don't buy a thing, thank you for being here. Right. If you buy every single thing that we're slinging, thank you so much. Yeah. We love you no matter what. We're just living our dream out here and having so much fun in a little doll shop in Denver, Colorado.
I know. Today was another pinch me day. Yeah, it was it's just wonderful.
Yeah. So thank you so much. We hope you had fun experiencing Land and Sea. And if you buy something, thank you so much. And thanks for watching regardless.
Enjoy the rest of the 2024.
2024.
And
we're excited. We're already planning the next one.
Oh yeah. We've got conventions already happening in the works.
So we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.